Hello, everyone. Hernan Garcia. I wanted to thank everyone for coming today and everyone that set up this whole thing and the opportunity that we're having here. PWP stands for Professional Web Page, and we'll tell you more about it as we go along. A little bit about myself, how I got into coding. I had to take a programming class as a requirement for my major back in the days. And that pretty much, then I knew that this was for me. Somehow my brain is made for me to enjoy this kind of stuff, even though it's difficult and all that stuff. So I'm really glad to be here. And actually, when I was looking for all the different boot camps and searching for different boot camps, I noticed that 4Geeks they were teaching different technologies, and the rest, or most of the other boot camps, were teaching very similar stuff. So out of the bat, they were making decisions out of common sense, what worked and what didn't work. So again, I'm really happy to be here.
Hello, everyone. My name is João. I'm Brazilian, and I came to Miami 1 year ago, and I decided to do this boot camp, actually, because my background is in law and law enforcement. And here in the United States, I cannot be a lawyer. And my wife is in technology and her brother, and because of them, I get in touch with this, and it's amazing. The things that we can do and the logical stuff, as we can work with it. And it's pretty interesting. And I want to show you a little bit how it works, this technology, before we go to the application. So we have, in all applications, we have the front end and we have the back end. In the front end, we have JavaScript, Bootstrap, HTML, and CSS that's going to be displayed and the functionality of each application. But we also have the back end, and this is where is stored all the information, especially a user, when you do some registration or your data, it starts at the back end. So I would like to show you how this is displayed at the back end. So here we have this language is Python. So as you can see, this is the user, and for each user is a unique information. So every user is going to have a first name, last name, email, and all this data is going to be protected on the back end. So that's the main reason that we build the back end for be stored all this information. And then we are going to have the front end back, and in this front end you can see different language, different structure of the language by itself. So this is something that I would like to show, because the other presentations, it's all about the website and the application. And who doesn't know how it works, don't get to see how the code is on the back. Nobody knows how this is displayed. So I think this is very interesting to show you guys.
So the idea, how we came about with the idea for the project is, it was when we had to start looking for jobs, and the whole process, the applications, the resumes, how we have to create different resumes for different companies that were applying, how we were advised to have a portfolio page also to apply to all these places. All the employer companies, as Indeed, Monster, Glassdoor, they require you to create an account. So you're pretty much filling in over and over the same information everywhere. So we thought, how can we simplify this? So we said, maybe we can create one account, for example, in our site. You fill in your information, and then that same information, you can move it around to populate a resume and to be able to change a resume on the go and much quicker. And also to have because with a portfolio page, you can showcase all your projects. And it's the same information that's going to go there, that's going to go in the resumes. We might as well also populate a portfolio page, and we also threw in some business cards in there as well, since it's all the same information. So this is what the page looks like. Which one is it? So this is the landing page. So this is where you come in. When you start the landing page. See here we're explaining stuff about the company. Easy portfolio setup. Build your resumes. Get business cards automatically created. And this is a new implementation that we wanted to do, which was to partner up with all the employer companies and have them list the jobs that the user will be interested in, have them listed in the profile page. And since we already have the resumes in our account, then we can just, with a click, we can just send the resume to whoever company they want to apply to. So if you haven't registered yet, you can register here. Since we have here. So I'm sure you guys can pick a better profile picture.
Not you or go off.
It's in the morning. It was too early, okay? So here, this is displaying the professional title, your professional title. These are the skills that you can see here. You can take out the skills or put in skills. You can also have an About Me section. And these are the projects. And you can showcase the projects. Are this is good?
Yeah.
You can showcase the project. For example,
Yeah.
We can play tic-tac-toe here. This is one of the projects that my partner Johar did. We have a traffic light, and also you can see the code that was used. So for all employers, this is what they're looking for. They're looking for to see your applications and your code. We have a traffic light. We also have the resume builder. And you can see how you can populate, you can create here.
So he can create any other skills, and this is going to be added at the resume. So this is going to be at the bottom here, and it's going to be populated at the resume. And if he wants to be displayed at the web page that we showed before, is just click to display at the web page, or not, it's going to be displayed at here description. So this is the previous experience. If you go to the top a little bit. So you're going to have the sections experience, skills, and education. That's going to be populated in the resume. So here he's going to have the experience, and as long as he has clicked the checkbox, it's going to be displayed. If he is not clicked, it's not going to be displayed at the resume.
The idea is to have this in a way that it resizes the whole structure of the resume. So if you have fewer things or more things, it'll still be evenly distributed within the page. And then last, we have the business cards. It creates a page that all you have to do is print out the business cards. It'll populate with all your information, so all you got to do is print it out and cut it out. And you have your business cards. So as you know, as you all may know, and everyone that's in the field already, coding is not easy. Even though you may think it's like any other field or career you're doing, you're going to hit a lot of bumps in this one. And after being here for some time and being very frustrated, you learned the skills and what to do and what not to do. So one of the things that is very important is patience and time. No one is going to know everything from one day to the next. So it's going to require a very big will as well. That's how we're going to overcome defeat.
You see, after starting the course here, my first week was not that hard. But once we started some programming language as JavaScript, I started to get some problems I was not fully understanding. And for me, it was very, very hard. So the best thing I could learn here is how to overcome this kind of frustration. And I learned how to learn those things that you cannot just learn overnight, and you need to keep coding and coding. It's going to be wrong, and you need to do it again and do it again. And the best thing to do is read the documentation available in the website, in the Google, and you can know that as much more you code, more you are going to understand, even if you are copying and doing the same project over and over. It's how you're going to fully understand how the programming language works. Well, Hernan thinks that coding can be a lot of fun. I think it's a lot of fun when you understand completely. So I think now that we know enough to build our own application, we have different ways, different paths to follow from this day forward. I think each one of us has a different idea in how to apply the knowledge that we got here. And for me, I want to stick with the front end part, and I think this is what I can do with more ability, with more good results. And I think everyone is going to have a different idea of what's going to be used in the future.
And again, guys, thank you everybody for coming. I wanted to thank everyone that helped us throughout the course and to prepare us for our new path in life. Danny, Alejandro, thank you, Paulo, Colby, all classmates, Marcelo. Thank you, guys.